But I should mention a lot of people will celebrate their birthdays going glamping, or they will celebrate an anniversary going glamping. And then we have two surprises, and one person is usually surprising the other person. So we have a romantic surprise and a birthday surprise. So we'll set up the tent with like happy birthday over the bed or something, like, and a bottle of wine with rose petals for the the honeymooner or something. And that we do that. That's another upgrade that we'll do for the guests and kind of set things up for them, so they open up the tent, and then there's these balloons and
Yeah.
all these rose petals everywhere. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is, especially for the one, say, like, I hate to say it, but sometimes guys have a little bit harder time kind of coming up with something special or
We
even
got you
thinking,
covered, buddy. We'll get it all set up for you. You're gonna do just fine with this surprise.
and then they unzip it. And I'm assuming this happens also with the container homes if they chose that one, but
Oh yeah,
they come
we can work
in
with theirs. Mhm.
and it's like, wow, you thought of that. It doesn't matter if it's a package or anything, it's still something a little bit more special than just, I mean, coming glamping to Monument Glamping is special in general, but this
Yeah,
is a little extra touch that gives them some brownie points.
yeah, yeah. And we even work with the guests. Sometimes the guests will say, "Hey, could you do this for me? Can I drop something off that you can include in the setup and things like that?" So some guys and gals, got the girls are sometimes doing it for the boys. They're setting this up for a special surprise, a birthday present, or something like that. And we'll work with guests ahead of time, saying, "Hey, just let us know, give us a call, let us know how we can make this extra special for you." Going back to the whole hospitality thing, we love that. We love doing that for our guests. So they're not asking anything, you know, that's a burden to us. I mean, we've got our processes and systems in place, but man, if we can make it extra special for nice for you, oh, man, we count it all joy. We just love it.
Right. So how far apart are is each property or
Each
each
unit,
yeah.
they're good distance. I mean, this is 6.5 acres, so they're not scrunched together like sardines in a campground. I think the closest two are probably maybe 100 feet from each other. And then they got a big shed and a bunch of trees in between the two. So we've actually very strategically placed each one to have as little impact on the others as possible.
Right.
They're even the containers are not facing each other, that kind of thing. We make it so that it's not invasive, so they don't feel like someone can just look over their shoulder and see them in the hot tub or something. We actually
Right.
have see fences around the hot tubs and things like that, so there's plenty of privacy and that was very important to us when we set up the whole camp. Every single unit was set up with that in mind.
Right. I saw the privacy fence on your website and where the hot tub is. So one of the reasons why I ask is because we were talking.
You're talking about coming out.
I may, but why I ask is we were talking about special events kind of with couples and things like that. Well, if it's an anniversary or something like that, having some privacy.
Yeah. Oh, I told you don't have to elaborate. I totally get what you're saying. So yeah, and that's what we do. That's what we do is make sure that
With
it's
16
private.
kids, I don't have to elaborate. You know where I'm going.
There's a lot of love going on here at Monument Glamping, and we make sure it's all. But we don't want to see any of it either. So
No, we don't want to hear any and see
don't want
any,
to hear
but
about it. Don't
go
want to
to
hear
town.
nothing. Yeah. Like get a room. Well, we got the room. Go. Just
Exactly.
leave us alone.
Hopefully, the only one who hears them is the deer or the coyote walking by.
Right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, we even instill some rules. Our rules aren't too drastic, but one of the rules that we worded, I think, pretty well is if you have a radio, make sure your neighbors can't hear it. So people do sometimes bring a little boombox radio or something like that, but if I could hear it up at the house or another one of the glampers can hear it, it's too loud. I'll have to talk to you and say, hey, you got to turn on the radio. That's really the only. I mean, we really don't. We're here on the property, so
Right,
we're up on in the house doing our thing while you're staying down there on the tent. And so, if there's anything you need, we're right here. But if any nefarious people come in, or like a big party animal or something, like you hear these horror stories about Airbnb, big, huge parties and stuff, it just doesn't happen on our property because
right,
we're right here. Proximity, solves a lot of problems with these kind of parties that most OTAs or online travel agents have to deal with all the time. We don't. We're on-site operators who are just able to take care of our guests, and we are really want our guests to have a good time, but not a party. So
right.
that's a good thing.
So you have obviously wine that you make
Yes.
and can bring. So what's the
And
policy?
kombucha. And we make homemade kombucha. You ever hear
That
kombucha?
I want. I
Yeah.
don't drink alcohol, but I would love to try your
Well, this is
kombucha.
this is I think the better choice actually. It's a we've been making kombucha. It's kind of our family drink for years. So we've got really healthy scobies, and our guts are awesomely healthy. But we will prepare a bottle for people who would prefer a non-alcoholic drink,
Yeah.
and they love it. So kombucha, homemade kombucha by Wendy Jube.
Oh, I need some for sure. I get the one at Costco, but yours would be much better
Oh,
and
it's
much
so
more healthier.
well. Actually, the funny thing is we hate store-bought kombucha. We also hate store-bought wine. Every once in a while, we'll have a bottle of homemade something or the bottle of wine. We don't put there's a lot of chemicals that go in there for like to keep a shelf life.
Right.
So our bottles of wine need to be drank in within a year or two, just because we don't have them there. But man, they don't give you headaches. It's really just a superior way to and all any homemade winemakers or mead makers or something like that, people who make their own beverages, they
Mhm.
totally get it.
Yeah.
The store-bought stuff is junk. I mean, once you get a taste for it, it's like you never go to the store anymore, and that's what we like to share with people when they come.
Well, here you go. Now I'm going to offshoot another revenue stream for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what's that? My
Kombucha.
camping guy? Oh, kombucha. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
We've talked about it. We've talked about it. I've even investigated the whole alcoholic the license you'd have to get to actually go commercial because we make two our kits that we make. We do make some homemade juice wine, but the homemade kits are what we call Glamping Cabernet and then Monument Merlot. So
okay.
those are two that we just kind of keep making. We make a couple carboys at a time. And then we thought about kombucha. We've actually investigated on how to go commercial, but we're too busy glamping, so we just haven't done that.
But kombucha isn't alcoholic, so you don't need an alcoholic license
Right.
or
It's a
alcohol license.
fermented tea. It's a fermented tea, but it doesn't create alcohol in the process of fermentation.
Right. It's for your gut, not for altering your state.
Probiotic, probiotic drink.
Exactly.
Much better for you. Much better for you.
Yep, that's where I'm at. I never liked it, but the health benefits are good. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put some in my regimen. And so, but now I'm gonna have to try yours.
Yeah,
Now you got me curious.
have you ever made kombucha your own?
No,
Oh, it's night and day. Night and day. You won't ever buy it. I don't ever buy kombucha in the store. I hate it. But
I
my own
know,
kombucha, I drink it all day long.
I know. So there you go. But yeah, now we'll get another revenue stream going for you, and
There you go.
um, there you go.